All right, ATG Lunge. Very challenging exercise. So I'm using 2 dumbbells. You can use 2 kettlebells, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna step forward into a big split, right? More so than what you normally would for a normal sort of split squat. And the key thing to focus on is 2. 1, getting your front knee as far forward over your toe as you can. And 2, getting as low to the ground as you can. The way we do that is by making sure our back leg stays straight as possible, and get our hip and knee as far forward as possible. So I'm gonna come forward and back. 1, 2, one more, 3. Once I've done one side, then I do the other side. Pretty straightforward. Some key things to keep in mind when performing the exercise is you want to avoid slouching and dropping your chest. Maintain your posture is key. Maintain your posture is key. And another common mistake people will make is when they come down, they get a bit lazy and let that back knee bend. We want to keep the back knee straight. That way we can sink even further forward into the movement. And lastly, people will sort of use momentum, sink forward into it really fast and bounce out and come out really quick. We want to slow it down. We want to sink into it with control and come out of it with control. We want to build strength in that end range position. Other than that, movement's pretty straightforward. It is challenging from a flexibility point of view, so don't be frustrated if you don't pick it up straight away. It does take time. Reduce the weight if you have to, really learn the movement and then pick it up from there. Other than that, the key thing to keep in mind is, not using any momentum. That's really the most important thing with this exercise. If you find your heel of your front leg lifts up a little bit when you get to the bottom position of the exercise, that's okay. A little bit of heel lift is all right. Just don't let it become too excessive, okay? If you're pushing through your midfoot to toe area, that's okay, so long as it's not a huge amount. You still want to be making sure you maintain somewhat of a connection with your heel as well, ideally a flat foot.